the kitchen with natural food wisdom. Today I'm making a pressed Napa cabbage salad. I have a few other things happening on the stove behind me, but they're not what this is about. So what I have here is a Napa cabbage. It's a very soft oriental type of cabbage. Some garlic and a half of a red pepper. What we're going to do here, chop up this cabbage, mix it with high quality Himalayan sea salt. Sea salt that's high quality is 50% minerals and the other 50% sodium chloride in its natural form. Sea salt has actually been pre-digested by the animals of the sea, making it a different type of salt totally than land salt, okay? So I'm going to do, what I have here, excuse me, let me explain it to you, is a salad press. This will go in, and I screw the lid down and tighten it onto the vegetable and press the liquid out of the vegetable, speeding up the pickling process. And I eat it in just a few hours. It's a quick pressed salad. It just changes the texture of the vegetable a little bit and mixes all the flavors together. So we're putting the salad leaves in here, and I have some high quality sea salt, and I'm going to put about a quarter of a teaspoon of salt in there and mix it around with the cabbage. Just want to get the cabbage mixed in. Now I still have some cabbage leaf here on my cutting board here, but I'm going to dice up this garlic. So this is going to be a little spicy, like a kimchi. I'm sure you've all tasted that. But no preservatives or chemicals in this kimchi, and it won't last me that long either because it'll be so delicious I'll eat it. I can take it for lunch, I can add it as a side dish. If you have these kind of things prepared in your kitchen all the time, you're always ready to come home and just have a bite to eat. Now I've been traveling. I've been actually at several speakers conventions. I've been with Brendan Burchard and Daniel Amen and other people who are big in the alternative health industry, people who are committed to taking care of themselves and being the best that they can be. I've been talking to people from all over the world about how to care for their bodies, how to care for their health, how to change their diets, and how to change their attitude so that they can change their diet. All of this that I'm showing you is wonderful and easy, but you have to understand how valuable you are as a person, and you have to really want this for yourself. It's not a fast, easy fix, although I think it's fast and easy because I've been doing it for so long. The longer you do it, the easier it gets, and the more your tastes change. There's some things that I don't really buy very often or eat, snack foods that people around me eat from the health food store. And I had some rice crackers with seaweed on them just this today, actually, and I haven't had them in months. You know, they don't taste anything like this fresh red pepper. Even health food, when it's processed, has none of the value that these fresh foods have. Whenever possible, my choice is to eat fresh. I'm totally over eating packaged processed chips and snacks. When I want something crunchy, I go to a red pepper. I would advise you to do that too. You are worth it. You pay more and get less from processed food, even if it's a health food processed snack. If it's an occasional thing, that's fine, but don't make it your everyday affair. Corn chips must be organic. Corn is a highly chemicalized cash crop. A little more salt for this batch. So unless the corn is organic, I can tell you that it's hybridized and loaded with preservatives and antibiotics, pesticides is what I meant to say, that you really don't want in your body, and it's all in there. So if you decide that you're going to have corn chips, you need to be sure that you're having organic. Organic is by far better. There's actually some nutritional value to the food. But most of all, what I want, if I'm going to use a dip or a sauce, is I'll use celery, red peppers, a little bit more salt on there. Now this may look like a lot of salt, but I've put about a tablespoon of salt total on the cabbage, and when it gets all pressed and mixed together, there'll be a liquid rise to the top. That liquid will be loaded with the salt, and I'll pour it off. So it's just to help the pickling process to start to break the vegetables down, in addition to the high quality magnesium. Okay, so here's how the press works. It looks like I'm full. Push the lid down, tighten it up, and then I can press this down and put a lot of pressure on that cabbage. The pressure on the cabbage with the salt and the other vegetables in there will start to break down the vegetables and mix all the ingredients together. Pressed salad is one of my favorite foods. I'll do it with lots of vegetables, but it's very easy and very quick with Napa cabbage. You can throw in any type of seasoning that you like. Cat in the Kitchen, Natural Food Wisdom. One more simple recipe.